Hello from Anchorage. This is a very short video about the G.L.O.F problem in Bhutan. I know they've been working on the problem for several years, and I'm sure that they've tried every possible high-tech solution. I think maybe a low-tech solution like this type of siphon might be the answer. It's very inexpensive, easy to build, doesn't require fuel, no pollutants whatsoever. So anyway, I built a small model of a siphon here to point out how it works, and then we'll go from there. This type of siphon is different than most siphons because it's a sealed system. You could almost call it a self-starting siphon. So because it's got a valve on each end, that's the outlet, of course, this is the intake. This is the high point where you fill the siphon. Once the siphon's full, then it can be turned on when you're ready. Now this represents a glacial lake, and this high point here would represent the bank around the moraine, the earthen dam, so to speak. That's the dangerous problem. Down here is the down leg of the siphon. The reason these work is because the downward leg is much longer than the part that has to be pulled upward. So we're going to go ahead and demonstrate this. I put some ping pong balls in the water here so it's easier to watch the water level go down. So once we turn it on, which we'll do down at that end, you can watch how quickly this thing moves the water. Okay, again, the system remains primed because we can seal it off. So right now it's ready to go. Simply turn it on and it starts again. And as you can see, it's flowing at a pretty good rate. That's probably about 20 gallons a minute. And I'll turn it off. It's very easy to control the output, and it can be restarted if necessary or turned off. The flow is controllable with the valve on it there. Yeah, it's kind of hard to convince people that you can drain a huge lake with something like this, but the bigger ones really have an amazing amount of flow. It's unbelievable. I think the 4-inch ones I made before, probably around 1,000 gallons a minute, and that's just from a siphon. So maybe that's the answer for you there. Well, there's the sealed system siphon or self-starting siphon. These work because of the force of gravity and the molecular cohesion of water. Some people say it has to do with surface tension. I'm not sure exactly how that correlates, but anyway, this just it works because of one of the natural properties of water. It's not something that I think could be patented or anything like that. Anyone can build this, and I think the only question is how well will it work at very high elevation. So that's the one question that needs to be determined. Other than that, I think these could drain those glacial lakes safely, and it would take several weeks, I think, because there's a lot of water there. But once the siphon is turned on, it'll just keep right on running until you want it to turn off.